So, as a recap of last week, you all made it to Brookshire. You found your way around town, and you also played a deadly game with a deck of cards. In this deadly game of cards, you managed to take all the Leonin from all across the whole planet and stick them in one place. You yourself cannot visit this place nor find the Leonin for a long time. You also had managed to save Slut from from his utter doom inside the windmill. However, also due to this, you draw the dungeon card. You bring him somewhere else at a deeper dungeon where he is sedated and he cannot wake up at this moment.
Wait, what? Fuck.
And you do not know where he is any longer. And his equipment is left in the windmill.
Wait, I drew the dungeon card?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even here for that. Okay.
You said you wanted to draw a card and Les withdrew for you.
Crying.
You guys
So now I'm in a
also
deep
drew
dark dungeon somewhere in the world.
Ava also drew the Spectre of Death and had to fight that spectral death form. And they won, which they have some clout with some gods now. You also managed to enter inside the mansion and make the residence of this mansion your home and new base abode, which owns by Blueford now. And you also have a lich butler, because the lich that was living in the house is now your butler, because you forced it to be so.
Kind of fucked up.
You all took a long rest, by the way. Besides Slut, you have not taken a long rest.
Yeah, I'm kind of trapped in the dungeon. I'll just mute myself for now then.
So, what will you all do? Also, Oberon, don't forget to pull up Blueford's sheet.
Yep, I have them ready.
So, what will all of you do, starting with Oberon?
Well, we've woken up, had our long rest, pretty poggers.
Sleeping next to you is a Blueford who's all sprawled out on the bed.
My good boy. I give him some good morning scritchies. I'll go down to the dining room again and see what's on the table for Brecky.
Okay. Are you taking anything with you, or?
I'll take Blueford with me and my gear. I'll get ready.
Okay. Corona.
I'm peeing.
Oh. Okay then. So, Oberon, tell me, so as you try to wake up Blueford, he seems rather entranced in rest. I need you to roll me a animal handling to wake him up.
I can do that. Yep, that is a 24.
Okay. You manage to slip your hand under his muzzle and kind of like play with his cheeks a bit, which wakes him up.
Good boy.
He wakes up and he just kind of licks your forearm and then gets up and jumps off the bed.
Best boy.
So as you head down the stairs, out of your room, you smell a sweet flora aroma. Going down past the hall, you see a wonderful drapage of all kinds of breakfast food. Fanciful bacon wrapped scallops, all kinds of fish, along with eggs delicately soothed up to over easy, sunny side up, hard, scrambled, and all kinds of beaten eggs. Even soft boiled. You also have a good number of different kinds of breads and toastings and meats. You even have a stew that's prepared for you. What will you do?
I roll to see what I eat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a d20. Alright, I got a 5. I'll also roll for Blueford.
Okay. So...
And Blueford got a 12.
So you are eating a soft-boiled egg scramble inside of a poached pigeon.
All right.
Well, Blueford is eating a bacon-wrapped pig.
Oh my goodness. All right. Good boy. Eat up.
You are now filled with bardic inspiration.
Nice, nice.
As you are eating technically a fancy ration, along with being well rested and well slept. Is Ava here? Ava?
Yes, I'm here.
What are you doing, Ava?
She's going to wake up, get dressed, and come downstairs to have. And she's gonna be like, "Thank."
You get downstairs and you see your friend Oberon with Blueford sitting in a chair next to them, eating some food, and he's just eating this massive pig wrapped in bacon.
Well, shit.
Roll me
Okay.
a d20 to see what you eat.
All right. She's gonna sit down in one of the seats, by the way.
Roll me a d20.
That's a 2.
Okay. You are eating boiled rattlesnake with scrambled eggs.
All right. Sounds delicioso.
Corona, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are you doing when you wake up?
Give me just a second. Okay. Before I go downstairs, can I cast Prestidigitation?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make the powerful smell of catnip.
Okay. Okay, then. You make the most strongest smell of catnip that you've ever seen nor can imagine. On what? Yourself?
That's a good question. I didn't think this through.
You make it on yourself.
Fuck me.
The aroma is now spread across your whole body, and you reek of extremely strong catnip. Oberon, I need you to make a wisdom save throw for me.
I can do that. Aha, that's a 28.
You don't notice anything wrong.
All right, I'm gonna go down for breakfast then. Good morning, guys. Hi. Is anyone else here?
Yeah. Ava and Oberon are down there.
Okay. I'm gonna stare at both of them and see if they've noticed anything abnormal. Obviously, noticing that there's nothing in terms of reaction. Confused, but Corona's gonna go sit quietly. I guess at the same end of the table that everyone else is sitting at, and try and eat something.
Okay.
Still eyeing people to see if there's any reaction at all.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. 11.
Okay. You manage. So, what you are being served is you are being served a shrimp cocktail decked with sausage and basically a gumbalai of sausage and shrimp and all kinds of other seafood.
Can I trade Ava for her rattlesnake?
You can attempt to. You can persuade.
Ava! Ava! Ava, wake the fuck up.
Can I help you? Yes.
Can I
Oh,
have your rattlesnake?
What do you got?
Shrimp cocktail.
Ah, fuck yeah. Here you go. Give me that shrimp.
I'm gonna hand her all of the breakfast that I have.
And I'm gonna hand him over my plate.
You now have a rattlesnake stuffed with eggs.
I'm just gonna take it like a really big noodle and just kind of swallow it slowly.
Ava's kind of gonna watch and then. Okay.
What will you all do now that you're done with your breakfast? Or do you wish to have any other conversation?
What's that smell?
I mean, I don't smell the rotting flesh that Corona was wearing for a few days, so maybe he just smells extra nice. I don't know.
I'm gonna look over at Oberon and rattlesnake full mouth. Why are you so rude?
Yeah, I said you smell good, that's all. Smells better.
You don't smell anything different? Nothing?
So, I need you to make a wisdom save for Blueford.
Blueford already. So it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
be at the 20. Uh-oh, and then his modifier is 6. That's 12 for Blueford.
Blueford takes a smell in your direction and keeps smelling, kind of like dips his head over closer to you and takes a sniff from across the table. And you see Corona as his eyes, his pupils go wide.
Wait a minute.
His pupils go wide and deep out, and he kind of like turns his head up and looks at you, Oberon, tilting his head to the side, and his pupils are really huge.
What have you done?
I didn't do anything. I think your dog is just high.
I'm gonna quickly use one of my charges of my Staff of Woodlands so that I can cast Speak with Animals, so I can talk to Blueford. I'm just gonna be, hey, you good?
He's gonna reply to you. Yes.
Alright.
The boy is high as fuck.
Seeing things. I see bunny rabbits around you.
I am not a bunny rabbit.
So many rabbits.
Can I roll to grab another dish off the table to hand over to him?
You think he's got the munchies?
He has to eat. He has to feed his metabolism to get over it.
He's still munching on the pig, just very slowly.
Okay. Keep eating, bud. Just keep going at that.
While Oberon
you
is...
occasionally hear muffled whispers of bunny rabbits.
Good boy, Blueford. While Oberon is tending to Blueford, I just want to wave my hand in front of Oberon's face, kind of subtly. Can I make a sleight of hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no. That's a 12.
You wave your hand in front of Blueford's face, and you're
Oh,
kind
wait,
of like
shit.
not
Okay.
Blueford. You go up to Oberon, and you just like stick your hand really close in front of their face, and you wave it back and forward. Oberon, I need you to make a wisdom save throw.
Alright. That was a 28 again.
You really don't notice anything at this point in time, and you're not affected by anything whatsoever.
I'm just gonna look at Corona very deadpan and just be like, I don't know what you're trying to do. Like I said, you smell fine. Like, did you take a bath? Is that it?
I give up on life.
You smell just clean.
I mean, at least I smell like flesh. I guess that's a thing. But I try so hard to get you to notice me, goddamn. Just gonna storm out of the room.
Another day of senpai not noticing you.
Notice me, senpai.
Cruel. Where's the highest point in the house?
The attic?
Does it have a window?
You don't know. You haven't been up there.
I'm gonna go to the attic. Try and figure out if I can find a vantage point to find Slug.
As you go up to the attic door, you feel a cold hand on your shoulder as the butler stands behind you and says, "Sir, I would not recommend going in there."
Why?
As servant of the house, you must ask the master for permission.
I came upstairs, and you're telling me to go back downstairs?
You have to ask the master for permission,
Okay.
which would be Blueford.
Wait.
Clifford is the master. It's his keep.
And Blueford's high as fuck right now.
Get wrecked, dude.
I'm gonna
Fucking wreck.
call out from the top of the house. Blueford, there's more bunny rabbits in here.
So Blueford's gonna like slowly lift his head and turn it to you. Oberon, he's gonna like kind of twist his head upside down a little bit, like leaning his body into you, and like look at you. He's like, "Bunny rabbits."
All right, I'll carry him up there. I'll do a strength check.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was a nat 20 plus 9 for a 29.
You managed to pick him up, and he's kind of just like laying on you.
Good boy.
He's licking your neck,
Good boy.
wagging his tail.
Are you alright, Corona?
I'm dying, but no, I'm fine.
Don't die, Jesus.
Why can't you roll this well for Ophelia?
Dude, I know it's such bullshit.
So, what are you gonna do now that you're holding your doggo at the table?
I'm gonna bring him up to Corona in the attic.
So as you pick up your doggo and you carry him upstairs, the butler bows, seeing the dog. "Welcome, master."
Hello, Mr. Good Boy. There's more bunny rabbits in here.
He's gonna look at you, Oberon, again. He's gonna like kind of like wiggle his face back and forth and like lick you.
He's a good boy. You've done something to him. He's not. I mean, he's having a good time, but he's not all there. Sorry.
I'm gonna look up at Oberon. I didn't think catnip would do this to the dog. Okay?
Well, it sounds like a you problem. Get good.
It's your fault for being oblivious.
No, I'm Oberon, not oblivious. I understand the confusion, though.
I'm Corona, not Cringe, now that we're on the same page.
Are you sure about that?
You're just feeling fired today, aren't you, Oberon?
Something like that.
Who pissed in your bran flakes?
Apparently me. It's
You're
okay.
just-
Huh? Oberon?
Can we go?
Yes?
You okay?
Is that not a rhetorical question? No one pissed in my bran flakes. I had Cocoa Krispies for breakfast, not bran flakes.
Okay. So, Blueford kind of jumps off of you. He's going to attempt to jump off of you, Oberon. Roll a strength check.
Right, check. Alright, that one's a lot less, but it's a 15.
Let's see if he makes it. He got a 16.
Right.
So he jumps off you and onto the floor where he's like rolling around. And like, he's rolling around and scratching his back all over the floor.
Good boy.
Happy scritchies. I know I can't go into the room. Can I make a perception of some kind to see if I can hear on what's on the other side of the room?
You can.
Okay. Drow elf ears. Let's go. Give me something useful. Not as useful as I wanted, but that's 23.
You hear nothing.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna ask Blueford if we can go inside the room.
Roll a wisdom save for Blueford.
Do that. Roll. Alright, that is an 11 plus 6 for 17.
Okay, so Blueford looks at you, and he just dangles his paws in front of you and goes back to scratching his back.
Okay.
He looks at Oberon and he kind of looks like he wants belly rubs. He like opens up his like back two paws and like splits them apart and wags his tail.
I go rub belly.
Is there an open room nearby?
He's now grunting in excitement. You know, like grumping, like dogs grump, like.
Arr. Yeah, I know.
What'd you say,
Well,
Corona?
I'm gonna tell Oberon what I was intending to do was just trying to find a vantage point so he could find Slut, but they won't let me through the door unless I have Blueford's consent.
Oberon, what do you think of that?
I can't. Blueford's vibing.
Do you want to help me find another place to look out for Slut then?
I guess.
Our compatriot is missing. What do you
No,
mean?
yeah, you're right. I just in the house. It's like if we have to get permission to enter any locked doors, we won't be able to do anything because Blueford is vibing. But if you want to leave and go like on the roof, or I could fly up or something, we could do that.
I mean,
Let's go ask Ava.
that's an idea. Ava.
Don't make her climb the stairs. Let's go down to her.
Oh.
I'm gonna pick
Blueford-
Blueford back up.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Oh, that was a 1 + 9 for 10.
Okay, so as you try to pick him up, you fall over and he is now pinning you down as he's licking your face.
Uh-oh. Oh no, now I have a puppy on me. Well, I'll just hang out here for a bit. You go grab Ava. It's gonna be vibing.
I'm gonna use telekinesis on both of them.
So as you go to attempt to, you don't.
I don't.
No magic in house?
The man, the butler behind you, raises his hand and snaps his finger, and you don't.
Can I make an Arcana check?
You wasted a spell slot.
Okay, can I make an Arcana check?
You can.
Let's see here.
Why don't you fucking call me? It's like it's not that hard.
That's a 32.
He used a counter spell on you.
Is that really necessary?
Anyone who decides to fling magic at the master must contend with me first.
I mean, while I would not have an issue with that, at the same time, I've got more pressing matters. Ava!
So Ava, I want you to roll me a Constitution save to see if you hear them, because they're pretty far
Alright.
away.
That's a 9.
You don't hear them. You're stuffing your face full of this sushi and shrimp gumbalai.
This shit slaps.
God damn it. Alright, some more exercise for me, I guess. Gonna go back down the stairs and leave these two here for the moment.
I need you to make another strength check for me, Oberon.
Yeah. Alright, that one was a 20. A dirty 20.
Okay, so Corona, as you go down, Blueford is going to attempt to pounce at you, but Oberon managed to you managed to grab him and hold him down to you.
Oh, nice. You're welcome.
He's now just wagging his tail, and he's decided to lay on your face.
This is good. This is fine.
Don't suffocate until I get back.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go downstairs to get Ava. I'm trying to figure out a way to get on the roof so we can see Slut. And every door in the house is locked, apparently.
Didn't try every door.
Well, the one door I wanted to go into. Corona is now assuming that it is probably most doors.
You go down, and you see Ava stuffing her face with the shrimp gumbalai and almost have eaten some of the other food as well.
Ava, we are missing a Slut. I don't mean you. Come on.
Don't call me a slut. I mean, I am more than a slut, okay? Thank you.
You know what? You're right. That's fair. But help me, because Oberon is stuck under Doggo.
Oh, is Oberon stuck under the cute puppy blueprint? Okay.
This is a choice. I am not stuck. I just like that to be known.
Alright,
You failed
here
to
I
save.
come.
You're officially stuck.
Alright, here I come, here I come. She pushes away from the table, wipes her face, and goes with Corona.
So, I need you to make another strength save for me, Oberon.
And that one is a 22.
You managed to hold him down once more on your face. Roll me another strength save.
Alright. That is a 20.
Okay, you still managed to hold him down as he attempted to pounce both times at the two people coming up the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
Hi. Are you still comfy?
I'm holding this boy down so he doesn't jump all over your faces. I don't think you guys could handle his weight as well as I can.
You've flattened me before. I don't think it matters.
Alright, I'm gonna let Blueford go.
Okay, Blueford, I need you to make, actually, Ava and Corona make a dex save.
That is 9.
Ava, what'd you get? Ava. Ava. Wake up.
Hold on, I'm here. Jesus, I got a 14. I was eating.
Okay, so, Corona, you are
Ava is
tackled
still eating
down
rattlesnake.
the stairs as Blueford jumps onto you, pushes you back, and slides on you down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
You are taking...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
19 damage.
Get fucking wrecked.
You just... Corona is very much in pain, but you just see a middle finger stretch up from
So-
underneath Blueford.
Blueford is currently pinning you down, and he looks up at you, Oberon, and he's wagging his tail, panting.
You're a
Good
fucking
boy.
punching bad, Corona.
Good boy.
He's gonna walk back up the stairs towards you, Oberon.
God damn it.
Alright.
Well, I didn't have to walk downstairs.
Well, this is plenty of fun. And we're having a great time. I do think we should start looking for our friend.
So where shall you go? What shall you do?
At this point, we know that he's somewhere within this city, according to the map that I wished for. Now we just gotta figure out where.
You do have a city of the map. Sorry, you do have a map of the city.
Yes. Are there any? I mean, like, we know, because he was taken to the jail before. Can we tell on the map if there are any labeled dungeons
No,
or
you
multiple dungeons?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Is anything labeled, or is it just a very basic like layout kind of map?
It's a very basic layout kind of map. Like, it tells you, like, the different, like, places everything can be and all that. Like, what each thing is and all that kind of jazz. Like, the names of each place.
I have an
and what
idea.
what they stand for. But it doesn't tell you what those places do specifically in the community or what's at them versus face value.
That makes sense. Ava, what was your idea?
Let's use Blueford's wonderful nose and have him smell out slow.
While that is a good idea, how's Blueford doing in terms of his stoned on catnip situation?
He'll be stoned for another 30 minutes.
Okay, well, so we can take him and start moving out, but
I mean,
he won't
we
be
could
super
wait
useful.
until he's over his being stoned.
That's true. We can just do that. We can
Chill for like an hour and then
explore
go.
the house, or try to,
Yeah.
considering that we can't really access the doors.
True.
Oh.
You can
I'll,
talk to Blueford though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I can do that. Maybe I'll get a response. Let's see. Yeah, I'll cast another speak with animals. I think the first one's expired at this point, and I'm gonna say, Blueford, do I have your permission to investigate all of the rooms within this house?
Roll me an intelligence save for Blueford.
For Blueford?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a, well, not great. 7 plus 2, 4, 9.
He just stares at you blankly.
Can I just fix the doggo?
You can attempt to.
Okay. Going to use. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get counterspelled again, even if it's to help. Can we move outside for a moment?
I mean, I can probably try to do a medicine check, right? To try to help them.
That would probably work better because it's not necessarily a spell.
True.
DM, do you approve of this?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't know. Alright, so with the medicine check, I got a 21.
You managed to deduce that the catnip is physical particles that are just being shoved over his nose, so if you get him to sneeze, he will stop breathing in those particles.
Get him to sneeze.
I'm gonna take the tip of my tail and tickle his nose with it.
But your tail's made of metal.
Oh, fuck, I forgot there's metal covering my tail.
Okay, I want you to roll me DC real quick.
God damn it. Alright, well, that is a 15.
So you don't hit.
Hog.
Your tail is rough and coarse to his nose, but it doesn't do damage.
Okay.
He just doesn't like it.
Sorry, bud.
You know what? I'm gonna prestidigitation a feather.
You hear a loud snap.
God damn it!
Upon doing so, I want you to make a wisdom save for me.
Of course. If that was gonna land on that one, I was gonna be very upset.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
10.
You did not make it. Upon doing so, you see inside your mind an open eye, red and blue and green, all in shifting colors. Upon doing so, your prestidigitation has been disabled, along with all other cantrips you possess, for 1 day.
Oof.
Lucky, that's what you get. Jesus.
I'm gonna look over the butler. While I appreciate your devotion, you're obnoxious.
So your cantrips have been disabled for a day.
That's fine. I'm just letting him know he's obnoxious. On the other side, I still suppose there's no doing anything here. I mean, if you guys want to stay here, that's fine. But
We can start. Well, we could either. Wait. Ava, you have a tail, don't you?
I think
And if you-
tails are
and
more
if you
fun.
do-
I do.
Is it-
There's only like a tiny tip of hair at the end, like a little tiny puffball.
That could be perfect, though, if you want to try that.
Okay. Come here, puppy. Tickle your nose.
Roll me sleight of hand to see if you boop Snoop.
Boot. That's gonna be a 12.
You managed to tickle his nose, but he does not sneeze.
Yeah.
Well, we tried. All right, we can head out and just start
Wait,
picking
wait,
a direction.
wait,
oh,
wait.
oh,
Blow pepper into his face.
Do we have
Oh.
pepper?
downstairs maybe.
I'm already down here. I'll go check. I want a quick perception check for the pepper. That would be 22.
You see a jug of pepper sitting on the table.
Okay, I'll bring it back to everyone else.
So as you bring back the little grinder for the pepper shaker, who are you gonna hand it to?
If I hand it to anyone besides Oberon, I'm gonna get a face full of whatever this butler has to give me, so...
What does that mean?
I don't think this thing likes me.
I guess.
Oberon,
Alright.
you now have a shaker of pepper.
I'll shake a little bit into my paw and blow it towards Bloofer's little snoot.
Have Blueford roll me a constitution check.
Check or save?
Check.
Check. Okay, that is a 6 + 4 for 10.
He fails and sneezes all over the floor, and upon doing so, you see his pupils go down to normal form.
Good boy.
He looks a little exhausted. He has 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh no. Look what you did to him.
I would fix this again, but I can't do anything.
Well, we can start heading out, it's fine. Blueford. Well, I mean, now that he's conscious, we can let him rest after we get permission to search the house if you guys would rather do that before we head out.
I mean, that's fair.
Ava, what do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
How long are you resting for?
I'm gonna let Blueford rest while we look around the house. So, I guess we
Blueford-
could take like an hour.
Okay. Blueford's
Yeah,
gonna
an hour
go
probably
down
good.
to the living room and like sit in a chair and curl up.
Wait, before he goes, I need to ask his permission.
He looks at you and just kind of like bats at your ankle, and then the master nods and allows you access to the rooms.
Beautiful. All right. We can roam free now and investigate while he takes a little nappy nap.
Good.
It all works out.
Now then, what was I trying to do? Right, the attic for a vantage point, so I can finally see Slut. Hopefully. Anyone else?
Is there a library in this house? I'm sure Ava would like to check it out, and I'd like to look at it too.
There is a
Oh, yeah.
library.
I want to
Okay.
go to the library.
Okay. Oberon, where are you going?
I think I'll follow Ava to the library.
Okay. So starting with you, Corona, what are you doing?
I'm going up to the attic to at least see if there's a window somewhere.
So as you go into the attic, You open up the door, and upon opening up the door to the attic, you notice that it's rather dark in here. Extremely dark. You can't see anything.
Of course I can't. I cannot cast that. I can cast that. Going to use Fairy Fire on myself.
Okay. You light up.
Okay, so I'll do a perception, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm fucking dumb. I have dark vision.
You do.
21.
You notice that across everything you can see, there is multiple books of all kinds of different religions and mythoses on all the desks that are inside. There is 2 desks inside of this attic, along with several tables full of notes and pictures, and what seems to be a wooden wall with all kinds of post-it notes and strings attached to the wall, as if someone was plotting something.
That's...
You also see that there used to be someone up here for a very long time.
Used to be someone... Is there a body here?
There is a dead, rotting body in the corner of the room. And there's scratch marks on the door.
So they were trying to get out?
The body appears to be that of... It appears to be that of a merfolk.
That's interesting. Okay. Do they look like they were the ones who were trying to get out?
You don't quite know.
Can I roll an insight?
Roll me an insight on the body and the scratches. So 2 different insight checks.
Okay, so first one's a 5, and the second one is a 13.
You see that the body doesn't seem to have any wither on the nails. Or it could have withering, you just can't tell. For the scratches on the door, though, you notice that they're deep scratches in the door, and merfolk don't have nails.
Okay. I'd like to check the post-it notes.
On which side? The ones on the desk or on the wall?
I'll do both.
Roll me investigation.
Okay. That is a 23.
You can see that the post-it notes lead to some sort of theory about connecting Wolf to the strange happenings that have been going on in the town, about seeing different marks in the town at different points and alley marks of Wolf all over the place, along with seeing all kinds of people disappearing, in which it leads directly to the windmill. You can also see that he's connected names and people that have left, but some of their stuff shows up near parts of the windmill or connections and roads to it. And you can also see through his notes that the notes are faded, but you generally see that what you can make out is that I think I've stumbled upon something. That this world is numbed. What's happening in this town is not normal. It's almost like an experiment. These people here are being bred for different purposes. They're being bred for experimentation. My friends, my existence, it was all for naught. I'm just a lab rat stuck in a cage. I need to go back to my people. To go back to them, back to the sea.
Okay. Anything else?
You also see there's deep scratches and gashes in the desk.
Can I make an Arcana check on the body?
You can.
Okay. That's a 34.
It seems petrified. In a stasis of sorts. You don't smell anything rotting, but you can definitely see that it has decayed. But it looks as if it's only a few days old, while this room looks like it's been sitting here for several months.
Okay. Only a few months. Can I tell if the person is alive, aside from the petition?
Nope. You gotta roll me medicine for that.
Anything that looks to be related in the books that are around?
No.
Okay. And there isn't a window up here. You did say it was dark, right?
There is no window up here.
Okay. Well, this is distressing. Does my jug of alchemy have salt?
It can produce salt water. I think.
Okay.
Check if it produces salt.
Let's see. Alchemy jug. Yep, salt water, 12 gallons. So I'm going to go ahead and do exactly that. I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to try and pour some of the salt water across the doorway. And two, I'm going to go ahead and dump about a gallon of salt water on the petrified corpse.
Okay. As you dump it on the door, you see the light blue fire burns across the door.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. And putting it on the body?
The body then disintegrates, turning into a light blue flame before burning away.
Well, this is problematic. Anything left on the remains?
You don't notice anything left over besides a perfectly white skeleton of a merfolk.
Okay. After looking around up here, I'm going to go downstairs and try and meet up with the rest.
As you go to the door, it shuts.
Wonderful.
You hear a turn of a key on the other side as it locks.
I knew you didn't like me. You mind letting me out?
You don't hear anything.
Huh. Alright. Guess I'm gonna be in here for a little while. We could cut over to our other friends.
You do hear a clattering, though.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I need to get some time to plan what the fuck to do in here.
Ava and Oberon, it is your turn.
So we're in the library now, right?
Yes, you're upstairs and you've entered the library. Inside the library is a large shelves of bookcases and books, all dating back to the old times, as you see a number of books, history, mainly history, and some being magical, telling of magic and such.
Okay. I want to look at the history of Brookshire itself.
Okay. You find a book that tells of the basic history of Brookshire. Upon reading through it... One moment. Upon reading through the Book of Brookshire, you find that overall the history has been relatively light. It hasn't existed for that long, only a mere 150 years. As the city used to be an old farming town, stood up within the War of Cinder, but as time shifted forward and moved on, it became more than just a sort of townsmen of just farming. Eventually, wild magic casters came to the town and turned it into a place of schooling and worship and of knowledge. And the farming community slowly died off, giving in for more so of runic nature. And it also tells about how a family called the Rinkwells overtook the town and made it what it is today, and they are still alive. Anything else?
Okay, so town is 150 years old. Is there anything in the library on the research facilities in the town? Or how technologies became to be?
You mostly just see a lot of the history books pointing towards wars in the past, and even most history books that you find on the town just tell you about the different events that happened during the time frame. Not much talks about the technology here. All that wild magic was introduced, and it became more of an academy-based town for college kids and people looking to get an education, but not much on the technology side.
Okay. Then, what magical books are there?
I wasn't quite done yet.
Okay.
You do find, though, upon reading more of this, is that there used to be snow elves here, along with an old fairy shrine. And that a long time ago, when the dwarves and elves came here, there was the fairy shrine here, along with multiple fae and elves that used to live here. And then when the War of Cinder rose up, that all got demolished in case of this little war camp that eventually came to town as is. The snow elves disappeared from the place altogether. They don't know where they went. And the fairies also disappeared unbeknownst to them. The shrine has also never been found underneath the town in multiple digs.
Okay.
You find multiple books of wild magic, but mostly just refraining to the principles of it, not really too much in depth on it, as it's all relatively a new magic type. Old in use, but new in understanding. The use of wild magic dates back for many hundreds of years, even thousands, but the understanding of wild magic only dates back to about 200 years. Oberon, what do you wish to find and look for?
Are there any pieces of writing around that seem like they may be journals or anything that was included by the previous owner or owners of this house?
You do manage to find a multitude of journals stacked up on what it seems to be some kind of desk near a large window.
Can I check them out?
You can. Upon checking them out, they are very old, self-bound journals. They're covered in a thick layer of dust. As you blow it off them to look at them, you notice the date is dating back almost a good 50 or 80 years ago. Upon looking through these old journals, most of them talk about the War of Cinder just ending a good 70 years beforehand. They've been in a number of years of peace, and it's been a long time since that great war for them, but also that they've stumbled upon this new house, that it's been sitting here for a number of decades and old, and it was here even when they struck down the fairy fountain. And it reads about how their grandfather stumbled upon this place and he's been living here ever since, and that they came to live here after a good number of hardships and years over near the land of dust towards the desert towards the south. And they talked about many great times how they had expeditions over to Quipper and their mining town to get many of old pickaxe. It seems that these men that were here were men of the dwarves. They were dwarvish men, looking for a mining place to set up a new mine or a new place to reap from the earth below. They talk about how some dragons moved in beside them and they had to flee their mountainside. Something about earthquakes and earth dragons and such. As you continue to read further on, you notice that they say while this place is very nice, it has an eerie feeling about it. That it's not quite right. Even though it belongs to them, they feel as if there's something moving in the house. That the house is itself moving around them.
Okay.
And you go to read the last journal where you find that it's been written, but as if all the ink has been washed away by something. As its words look twisted and turned in every which way, almost unreadable.
Hmm.
What will you do?
Well, the mention of the mining and earth dragons is interesting because that may imply that there are places under the town that could be. This is just me thinking out loud.
That was him talking about the land of dust, further to the south.
Okay, thank you.
Southeast.
Then
You heard of this land of dust before from the Dragon Journal?
okay. But the house, there's something sussy with it, obviously. Okay, cool.
The
That's
dwarves
good
did
for me.
come here to try to find a mine or to dig under the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they succeeded or not, you do not know.
Okie dokie. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna leave everything, but I am gonna take the journal that had that last entry that was all weird, just so I can show the others.
As you pick up the journal to take it, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. That's a 25.
You don't feel any different at all whatsoever. Everything is normal.
Okie dokie. Oh no. Alright, I think I'm done in the library.
Ava, are you staying behind? Ava.
Yes, there's still some things I want to look at.
Okay. As you leave the library, you notice that the latch feels heavier. And as you shut it, it feels as if the latch became much, much heavier.
This is concerning. Okay.
The hallway also appears to be longer.
Okay. I am going to try to find Corona in the attic.
You walk back to where you thought the attic was, but there's no door.
Oh no.
You even try to find
I have an idea.
You even try to find where the normal rooms are. There's no doors. It's just a long hallway.
So there's nothing except for a hallway.
Yep, you just keep walking.
Fuck, I have an idea of what
You
this house.
maybe thought of what you should have found by now, but you're not quite there.
Okay. Cool. Someone else take a turn. I think I'm stuck for now.
Corona.
Okay. What about Ava? Did Ava get a turn yet?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
I'm still in the library, so.
Okay. I'm going to try and peer through the keyhole.
You don't see anything.
Like it's pitch black?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this the civilized way first. I'm gonna try and I'll take out the trident dagger and unfold the side blades. I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Okay. As you pull out your trident dagger and snap it open, you hear some rattling and clackering again.
From the opposite side of the door?
No, from within the room.
Okay. I'm gonna make a perception check.
Okay.
Without turning around. That's a 19.
You think you hear something moving behind you.
It has been a very long morning, and whatever is behind me right now, you're going to get a face full of fire.
Okay. What will
No
you do?
reply?
Nothing. You
Okay.
hear clackling.
I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna get something ready. I don't have any cantrips anymore. It's annoying. I'm gonna use the regular dagger I have and ready a catapult spell with it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna turn around. Do I see anything?
There's nothing there.
Okay. Where's the skeleton?
It's still in the same place it was.
Okay, is that sound still coming from anywhere?
You don't hear the sound anymore.
Okay, I'm annoyed. I'm going to go ahead and try and bang on the door to start off with, see if anyone hears me.
You hear a voice on the other side of the door. Seems muffled,
Okay.
but you seem to think it's Oberon. You can hear their nightly walking almost towards you, as you distinctively know the sound of Mithril by now. The latch seems
Okay.
to swing open as you see Oberon right in front of you. Oberon, you see this door come swinging open, and you see Corona.
Oh. Hey. Something weird is going on in here.
I'm gonna take a step back and hold up my fingers. Are you? We sure about this?
Out of character. This is some fucking Man of Medan type shit. What the fuck? Back in character, I'm gonna just look down and pat myself and be like, yes?
Okay.
Should I be afraid of not being me or of you not being you?
Someone locked me in here, and I think it was Jeeves.
Oh my goodness.
There is something going on. I'm gonna pull out the journal and I'm gonna hand it to Corona.
Okay. I'm gonna...
So as
Let's
you attempt to hand out this journal to Corona, you notice there isn't a journal in your hands.
Oh god.
Oberon, are you feeling okay? You're not... What are you reaching for?
I do not think that I'm okay. I found a journal in the library that I believe belonged to the person who lived in this house, and something seemed amiss in the last entries, and it has to do with this house.
Well, that makes two of us, because I'm pretty sure I found a captive in the house.
Oh god. Oh no.
Point at behind me,
Man, you got a jet.
still
What did you say?
run.
What?
God, dying.
The fuck? Corona?
What's
I think
going
Discord is
on?
fucking up.
Yeah, Discord is really fucking up right now.
Okay, so it wasn't
Corona.
just me.
Corona?
Yeah.
Sorry. My Discord went poo-poo.
Yep, mine too.
Dogs.
The house is fucking with the Discord now. Lovely.
Oh god. First,
I'm gonna point over my shoulder at the room behind me. Pretty sure I found a captive. There's a body here, and it does look like some kind of conspiracy.
may be possible. All I know is that I've seemingly been trapped in this hallway for some amount of time, and I wouldn't have found this door if you hadn't opened it.
I'm gonna put my hand on Oberon's shoulder quickly so they don't go anywhere, and look over their shoulder. Is the house the same that I remember?
Corona, you see the same house that was always there. You don't know what they're talking about.
So I'm just getting fucked. Got it.
Oberon, there's doors. The house looks normal. There's something very, very odd about the house. You are 100% right. But have you seen the butler?
Not since we were here together trying to get in before when Blueford was a little out of it.
Because I'm assuming that neither you nor Ava locked me in here. And, you know, you're probably better acquainted with Blueford, but I don't think he dislikes me enough to lock me in here.
Fair enough. I don't want to go looking for him unless you go as well. I think with the way my mind seems to be playing tricks on me, I think I need to stay with you.
I think that's a fair thought. Before we leave here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab what remains of the skeleton.
As you turn around, the door is shut.
Oh god damn it.
There is no door there. But
For the love of
Oberon, you
fuck.
see a door there that is clearly open to an attic. You
Oh
see the
boy.
skeleton. Corona, you do not see it.
Okay. This is bothersome. I'm gonna go ahead and try to stick my dagger into the wall that I think is there.
You stick it into the wall. Nothing happens.
So- Does my dagger get stuck or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so from Oberon's perspective, what does this look like?
From Oberon's perspective, you're just holding onto your dagger in the air.
Can I let go?
You tried letting go, but you don't.
Hmm.
Oberon, you
Huh.
just see him stabbing thin air.
Rona? I don't think it's just me that's being affected by this.
What makes you say that?
Well,
As you turn around, Corona, you notice that the Oberon... So you notice that Oberon now has a book that they're trying to hand you. Oberon,
Okay.
you now have a book that they're trying to hand you. The book is back on your satchel, and you're trying to hand it to him.
Can I make a... There's two things I'm thinking of. Oberon, you're good with medicine, right?
yes.
Does something seem off about me?
I can do a medicine check. There I go. Oh, that's not a great roll. It's still an 18. So, can I
And-
tell if anything's wrong?
You don't see anything wrong with him.
And in
Okay.
return, I'll do a Arcana check on Oberon. That's a 32.
You don't notice anything wrong?
This is very problematic. Okay. Yeah, we should... I'm gonna tell Oberon first that there is a merfolk body behind us in whatever room I was in, whether or not I can see it. I don't know where it is now. But from what it seems, the house is normal. Just one of us is screwed in perception at a time, I guess. If that makes sense.
Or we both are.
Let's hope that's not the case. You fill in the blanks for me, I'll fill in the blanks for you.
Sure.
So we need to go find Ava. Like, now.
I left her in the library, but I'm afraid that I won't find the door again. But we can try. Call out her name.
Make a wisdom save,
find
Corona.
us.
Make a wisdom save? Okay. Okay, 18.
You have a splitting headache now. Oberon's satchel has the book on it, but you feel as if the book shouldn't have been there, or that it should have? You can't quite remember.
Okay. Can we see the front door?
You can see down the stairs. Oberon has started walking towards the library. You can see the stairs and the front door as you look at it. And as you go to look back, Oberon is gone from your vision. Oberon, as you were walking towards the library, you turn back and there's just a hallway.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
As I walk down the hallway, in the direction that I think the library's in, I'm going to start calling out Ava's name.
Ava, you hear your name being called, but you see that Oberon is calling your name right next to you, quite loudly. Oberon, you see that you're now in the library again as you walked through the library door, calling Ava's name, quite loudly.
I'm gonna cover my ears and be like, Oberon, I can hear you. I can hear you. Jesus.
Ava, I'm so sorry, but something is going wrong. Corona and I were having issues with the house and reality. There is an endless hallway. We're not sure what's going on. Are you feeling okay?
Talking about an endless hallway. I'm feeling fine. You know what? What? Okay, so endless hallway. I saw you leave just like a few minutes ago. Said you're gonna go look for Corona. So I've been here looking through these books. And then I saw you come back in. And literally, as I'm reading, because I glanced up and saw you come in. And I was like, oh, okay, he's back. And then you just started screaming my name like you were in like some long ass room or something. What the heck?
Exactly. Things are not as they appear to be, at least seemingly to Corona and I. You may not be afflicted. Hopefully that remains the case. And I'm going to glance down at the journal in my satchel, and I'm just going to take it out and not give it to Ava. I'm going to try to throw it across the room and say, I think it's this journal. Do not get near it. I don't want it affecting you as well.
Do I see said journal?
You don't see anything, you just see them throwing something, but you don't know what they threw. You do see a journal on their waistband, though.
She's gonna.
God damn it.
She's gonna. The journal is still there. It's right there. And she's gonna reach for it.
As you hold the journal,
No.
are you gonna take the journal?
Wait. I can't hear you.
Are you gonna take the journal?
I'm going to touch it.
As you touch the journal, nothing happens. You take the journal and you look at it, and there's just a bunch of white pages.
It's like I told the journal, if I'm like, this? Is this what you supposedly drew through? Because it's still right here.
Oberon, as you look at Ava, she's holding nothing, and the journal you threw is across the room.
Ava, like I said, perception is just wrong right now. I can't see it in your hand. I see it across the room where I threw it. Something is going wrong.
Okay, she was gonna stop and look down at the journal, look at Oberon, and she's gonna stop and think for a minute.
Corona, what are you wanting to do? Corona?
Can make a reaction to not being able to see Oberon anymore.
Well, you do see Oberon. They're standing behind you.
I'm gonna. Okay, I have an idea.
Oberon, what do you do now that you see Corona?
So I see him too.
You see him.
Oh. And he doesn't see me.
No,
Oh,
you both see
Ava
each
doesn't
other.
see him. Okay.
So you're with Corona right now, behind him, and you see him. Ava can't see him, though.
Gotcha.
So we're all in the same place, though.
No. Corona, you are
Okay.
currently next to the stairway, and Oberon, you can see and talk to him. Oberon, you were also in the library with Ava.
Oh
Okay.
boy, oh boy. Okay. Verona?
Can you hear me? I hope.
I
Maybe.
can.
Okay. Something weird did happen when I was upstairs.
Mm-hmm. You don't
I'm-
say.
I'm gonna take out the alchemy jug. A little extra weird. How do you deal with pain?
I can take it fine.
Hold out your hand for a second.
Okay, I'm gonna hold out my hand.
Okay,
I'm going to pour some of the salt water on Oberon's hand.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
Okay, so this is good, maybe. When I poured it out upstairs, there was a big blue fire, and then weird shit started happening.
Mm.
So, I don't know what's going on in terms of messing with our perception, but my guess is that everything is still where it should be. So, do you remember how far you are from the front door?
As I'm with Ava in the library. I think you might be closer to the front door.
If you can...
So, Oberon, as soon as you go to say that, Corona, you don't hear anything what they just said. You just see their lips moving.
Oh no.
Okay, that idea's down the toilet.
You then hear that Oberon says they're going to go to the library, and you see Oberon walking towards the library.
Mm.
None of the fuck. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can I... You said I can see the front door from where I'm standing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt towards the door.
One moment.
There's no way we can mistake that.
Also, is anyone else's Discord having issues, or is that just me at
yes.
this point?
No, it's
Okay.
definitely everyone.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. I keep
No, it's totally everyone.
just keep stuttering and stuff. Okay. Yeah. We're cursed, so is Discord. Makes sense.
One moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you cast a lightning bolt, and it shoots down and burns as it like hits the door and burns it slightly, singeing the door.
So it didn't really do damage.
No, it did damage. It singed the door and cracked it.
Okay, well, that's decent. Okay, so my spells do work. I think the other thing I want to do is I'm going to use my freedom of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that that'll stop moving me around the house.
You use freedom of movement. Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm going to call out for Oberon now.
You look to call out for Oberon, but you don't see them. You just see a hallway.
That's fine, as long as they can hear me.
Oberon, you hear someone calling for you from the library.
And I'm still in the library, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ava's there with me.
Mm-hmm.
Ava, do you hear that?
Can I hear Corona?
Yes.
DM, can
Yes,
I?
you can.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to look around and it's like, wait, I just heard Corona. I can hear him. Hold on. I think I have an idea of what's going on.
Okay.
Before anyone does anything, really quickly, I'm going to say, don't worry about meeting up with me at all. Try and make your way to the front door.
Okay.
So hopefully, if
So
everyone heard
what
that.
what are you going to do, Corona?
What
I'm gonna
about
try
me? I still had
Yeah,
my
let Ava go.
idea that I haven't been able to say.
Ava, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I think is going on is we're all stuck in almost like we're stuck in the house. The house is manipulating our reality to each other and is making it so that way each time we try to explain something to each other, it's either taken out of context or it's changing it and manipulating it to a point to where there could be a almost doppelganger of us to one another, but we can all still, in some odd way, still interact with each other. Which means we need to find Blueford. At this point, I think Blueford may be the key to try to get out of the house. Remember, he's the owner of the house now.
That's a good point.
So there's something else besides just that. So at this point, we should go looking for Blueford and from there get to the front doors. If we can make that, I think maybe we'll all end up in that same riff at the same time.
Corona.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a wisdom save.
Okay. That's 10.
Okay. Good to know.
So whose turn is it?
It is Corona's. Sorry, not Corona's. Oberon's.
Okay. Can I try to do like an insight check or something to try to see if I can tell just anything, like if I can look at the journal and see where it actually is and try to figure out what is what.
You look. Okay, sure, you can use that.
Okay. Oh, well, a 13.
You can't read anything.
Okay. Eva, I think we should go find Bluebird. I think you're right. And if you're not being affected too terribly, you may be able to help guide me down.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Since it seems like this place is rifting us, like reality-wise, I'm going to take this journal and I'm going to drop it here. Because for me, the journal is now on the floor. But for you, you threw it on the table, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So before we walk out that door, let's hold hands. Because at this point, we can't be ripped apart by the rift if we're connected.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
I need you both to make a wisdom save.
Got it.
Can I use my bardic inspiration for a save?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, I'll do that. It's a D8.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can
On
I
that.
use... I can't use bardic inspiration on my...
Oh, well, okay. So 14 plus 8 is math. 14 plus 8.
22.
I'm so
You
bad.
got a
Thank
22.
you. Yeah,
Can I use
22.
bardic inspiration on myself?
You already have it from eating the breakfast.
Oh, okay, cool. So it would be my wisdom save plus 8.
Roll a D8 and then your wisdom save.
Oh, okay. That's a 6 plus a 19, so 16, 9.
What did you get Oberon?
Got a 22.
I got a 25.
Okay.
So a 22 and a 25.
So as you both exit the door, you see everything is fine, and Corona is at the end of the hall next to the stairways.
Huh. It worked. Let's
It
get
looks
to the
like he just casted a spell of some sort.
Okay.
Let's get to Corona. If my plan is working, we all need to go together.
So you make your way down to Corona. He is starting to breathe a little bit heavy as he looks at you. What do you guys say to him?
We have an idea of what's going on, but we need to keep in touch to do it.
Okay.
So, take a hand. Mine or Oberon's, either or.
I'll grab someone's hand. It doesn't matter.
As you
Alright.
grab Oberon's hand, both you, so Ava and Oberon, both of you feel a cold piece of iron stick into your back.
Oh, God.
You're
Oh,
both
fuck.
ambushed with a surprise attack.
What the fuck?
You're taking 25 damage each.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
As Corona's chain shifts a little bit and he backs up. Corona, you find yourself in a dark place. You can't see anything.
Oh, no.
Wait. Despite dark vision, I can't see anything.
Well, okay, so like, you have dark vision. You can see
Uh,
that you're in a
this
basement
place
somewhere.
is-
You think you're in the basement of the house.
Can't even.
Ava and Oberon roll initiative.
That's a 13.
And I had a 21.
Nice.
Okay, one moment. It got... Krona got a 13. Or what you think
That
is
matches-
Krona.
Ava, right?
Yeah, I got a 13 as well.
Okay, what's your dex?
Huh?
What's your dex score?
+8.
No, your dex score, not your modifier.
Oh, so you just want to roll dex?
No, what is your dex score?
14.
Okay. He has an 18.
Okay, then he goes. And then I go.
Huh. Interesting.
One moment. So, Corona, have you caught on what's happening yet?
Yeah. No, I've kind of figured.
Okay. So, can you make an initiative counter, Corona?
Sure.
Oh, wait.
I made it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oberon, what are you going to do?
All right. Well, let's take a gander here. Now, shall we? Doop, 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 doop. So I think it's Corona.
Mm-hmm. You think it's Corona, and this Corona just stabbed both of you.
Corona. What the hell? Let me just look at my stuff I can do here.
It's not the real Corona.
How do we know?
You hear from Miss Corona that you always look down upon me. How can I ever be something useful to both of you when both of you just look down upon me and make fun of me? How dare
Oh
both
no.
of
Yeah, that's not Corona. Not that little bitch. Yep, that's not him. Oh, fuck.
I think you may be right. Our Corona, I think, seems to like being bullied a little bit too much. It's that little masochist.
Yeah, nah, this one is.
you.
This
This one says that though, he says, but he says, I don't like that you push me around so much, but I don't mind if Oberon pushes me around.
Oh my god.
Winky face.
Well, I don't know. It could be him, I guess. God damn it. Okay. Well, I want to attack full force. I'm going to do what he would want to do, which is he's going to try to grapple the Corona.
Oh, that's nice. Do that.
Corona, can you do some acting for me? Because Corona, you see this and you feel all of it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of.
Okay. You're gonna have to do better than that.
You see all your friends in front of you, trying to fight you.
What the hell? Alright.
So,
You know, I didn't think you'd turn on me like this, but I guess that's what everyone does, right? Let's pull the draw. It's my turn, right?
Oberon, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I want to. Oh, me. So I have +4 AC. And blah, 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 blah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna try to grapple the Corona. I'm not willing to attack him yet.
Make a strength check.
Check. Boop boop. All right, that is a 24.
Okay. Against your strength, Corona?
Mine is a 14. So.
You succeed in grappling him.
Corona, snap out of it. I don't know what's going on, but it's us. Come on, it can be fine. We just have to get out of this goddamn house.
Hey, you attacked me first. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? No, you literally stabbed us in the back.
Literal for metaphorical, I guess?
The house is fucking with us.
Whose turn?
Ava, we need to try to leave
It's
this
now-
house. I don't think we should fight him.
It's now your turn, Corona.
God damn it.
I don't believe it's you either. That's the problem.
Oh boy.
You know, my first set of friends. I don't think that you'd do this to me, but then again, who's to say? I'm used to this. I'm gonna use Trance of Order as a bonus action.
Okay, what does that do?
For the duration, attack rolls against you can't benefit from advantage. Whenever you make an attack roll or ability check or a saving throw, you treat a roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
That's nice.
And as a main action, because he's also not stupid, in case it is you, I'm going to use Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
Does anything happen in my perception?
In your perception, nothing is happening.
So I'm just being...
No, sorry, whoopsie, I did mean that. Sorry, I thought you were casting it on them.
Oh no, I'm casting that on me.
In your perception, you see they're writhing. Like, they're grappling you, but they don't like it. In your perception, Oberon, you see that he's writhing.
Like, writhing as in resisting, or writhing as in...
Resisting, like, trying to get away.
Interesting. So my assailants are trying to get away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to try and escape from the grapple and make my way away. What kind of check do I have to make here?
Acrobatics.
Okay. No such luck. Got a 7. If it is you, and you don't intend to hurt me, let me the fuck go.
It's not my turn, so I can't.
It's your turn, Ava.
I am going to... Let's see. I need a spell. I need a fucking spell, because I think I have one that would work.
So what shall you do, Ava?
Hold on. I'm going to cast True Seeing, and I am going to look around the room.
You don't see anything invisible.
Yeah, but you can see into ethereal planes too.
You
That's
don't see anything ethereal.
Okay. How far am I from Corona and over?
5 feet.
I'm gonna touch Corona, so I can. This will give. So it says it'll let me see what they actually are. So if this is the real Corona, I'd be able to know.
Smart.
Super
So
helpful.
So I'm going to touch him.
I need you to make me a wisdom save, Ava.
I will say this right now: True Sight gives you vision through illusion and everything. So that's I just wanted to make sure we're clarifying there.
Ava, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Is helpful. Very helpful.
Why would I need me? I don't see why I would need to make a illusion save. Well, true seems spell, but okay. That's an 8.
Okay, so you fail. You notice that Kona has a lot more purplish color to his clothing, but your vision is super blurry, so you can't tell whether that's the clothing or Oberon obscuring with him.
Corona doesn't have purple clothes.
He does. Robes.
Fucking hell.
I guess Oberon's just smushing me a little too much.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm pissed right now.
Get off me!
I can't tell if it's him or not. Fuck! Just keep holding him.
Okay.
Not too tight, but fucking keep holding it.
Well, I have something I could do.
Oberon, it is your turn.
Yep. I am going to try to tell if this is the real Corona. I'm gonna give him a big fat kiss. I'm gonna kiss his face.
Yeah.
With my big old kitty mouth.
Okay, Corona, you feel Oberon kissing you with a deep kiss.
Are you trying to eat me? What is this?
I'm kissing you, you fucking fool.
Corona's not used to these things. Very flustered at the moment. If that is what is happening.
Yeah,
is
dude.
What
I
do
mean,
you mean? We have
is that what I see?
That is what you
You did have a foursome.
Him being super flustered.
All right, Ava, it is him. Corona, it's me. It is ourselves. There's just something else going on. We need to leave this house right now. And with that, Oberon's just gonna drop him. He's gonna release him from the grapple and just let him go. Disengage.
As you drop him, Corona, you no longer see your friends. As you kind of like see only black in front of you. As you believe you are knocked out. In front of you, Oberon and Ava, it's going to use a reaction to swing at you with a knife.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Hold up a minute. I'm happy I did this. Is there any kind of save to be made for going black on this?
It's more of... No, it's just a vision thing.
Okay. And protection of good and evil is not doing anything for me at this point.
No, because it's not on you.
That's more interesting. Okay.
Okay.
So it's going to take a swing at you, Oberon.
Okie dokie.
Does a 24 hit?
See, 19, 20. It does hit.
You're taking 12 damage from the knife swing.
Ouch. Okay, well I'm knocked out. I'm the KO.
Come on. At least something I can do from in here.
As it's getting up, your vision is restored, Corona, as you see that you have just now swiped across Oberon's chest and slashed him down.
Oh, what the fuck? What happened? Where's Ava?
Ava's right next to him. You're holding a bloody knife.
What the hell did you do?
I don't know.
I literally just saw you swing at us.
My vision keeps going black and I keep ending up in this situation.
Oh, fuck.
Last thing I remember was getting flustered. Now I end up stabbing Oberon. He's actually kind of distressed at this point.
Ava,
Slightly hysterical.
Are you gonna choose to believe this? You did just see your friend get slashed up by this Oberon, and you were backstabbed moments ago.
I am going to act like I believe it, and I'm going to touch Oberon and cure his wounds. I'm using a 5th level cure wound. So,
Thank you.
Oberon, that's 33.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to cast Hold Person on fucking Corona.
Okay.
Thank you, because that's exactly what I was going to do for myself.
What kind of save is that?
Hold on, let me get to it. Oh, shit. That is a wisdom save. So, Corona, you have to
18.
try to make. Ooh, fuck! Right on the money. Okay, he doesn't get that.
So they make it.
I can't voluntarily fail?
No, it's... Let's just
Shit.
say interesting in this scenario.
Alright, I know Oberon just got picked up. Whose turn is it?
It is now Oberon's turn.
Okay.
Oberon, you are back to the living, but you've just been slashed at by Corona, who's also holding the knife.
Yep. Regardless of what's going on, I think I need to put in a few punches. I'm sorry, Corona, but
That's
whatever
fine,
this
but
is,
Don't be
I gotta
slapping
smack
the
you.
shit out of me.
I am going to...
I won't get turned on by this, I promise. Just beat the shit out of me and knock me out.
Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Why can't I scroll? My scroll wheel's being funny. Sorry. There we go. I am going to use doop 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 doop. Okay, I'm gonna use my staff of thunder and lightning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use
Fucking punch! Wait a minute.
It's okay, you're fine. I'm gonna use thunder on him.
Okay.
He needs to make a con save.
God damn.
Okay, it's gonna make a con save. It got a 17.
Alright, matched it, which means it is fine. That means nothing happened. However, as a bonus action, I am going to use Daunting Roar, which means it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That's better. Okay. At least I got shit wisdom.
It got a 12.
Yep, it fails. It is now frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Perfect. Okay.
It is now Corona's turn. It is frightened of you and backs away, but instead gonna lunge towards Ava.
So I can't use my action? Fuck.
I mean, in your perceivement right now, you're doing what you're doing, but you think you've been taking damage. You've been taking psychic damage.
Can I think I've been taking damage. Okay. Because Corona is used to at least being a sage. Can I at least make some kind of check to figure out if something weird is going on?
Right now, you feel very angry.
Okay.
So I'd say if that involves concentration, no.
Not involving concentration, because I do have an idea.
Okay.
I have everything that's on me. I want to unlock the Iron Bands of Bolari.
As you unlock the bands on your side, the bands unlock and snatch around you. You are completely constricted.
Perfect. There we go.
That breaks the psychic link. Upon breaking it, you yourself, Corona, are in some kind of underground room where you're tied up by bands of iron.
I like bondage, but not this way. God fucking shit!
On the other end, you see, as the image has faded, and you see before you a doppelganger.
Oh, fuck.
At least now it only has its own stats. No leeching off of me.
Corona is going... So the doppelganger is now going to lunge towards Ava.
Alright, I'm going to...
It's going to try to slam you, so... Does a... doesn't hit, I got a 4.
Nope, doesn't hit.
It tries to dive after you, but goes over the railing, falling onto the floor below, taking 6 damage.
Alright. With that, I'm going to, since the regular Corona is now gone, and this is a doppelganger, I'm going to use detect good and evil on myself.
As you use detect good and evil, you can see this is a doppelganger, and it is out to kill you.
And I am immediately going to look at Oberon and say, that is not the real Corona, that is a fucking doppelganger. We must kill it. Now.
Alright, so no holding back. I think I can manage that.
What will you
And
do?
I'm going to, for my bonus action, I want to hide. Would that be considered using a stealth move?
You're going to use the action hide?
Yeah.
Yes.
So roll for stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a 21.
You
Nice.
managed to disappear from sight in plain view.
Alright.
Very good. Is my turn?
Yes, it is now your turn, Oberon.
Alright. Alright. Doop.
What are you going to do?
I am going to... I'm just checking my spells. What do I want to do? How hard do I want to go here? Oh, this is a good one. All right, I'm going to cast an 8th level Sunburst.
Okay. Does it have to do DC?
It needs to make a con save. It fails, and it's going to take, oh, it's loud, 44 radiant damage. And it is also blinded.
Okay. As it stands up, it doesn't... Oh, we're going to take a bonus action?
Nope, that's all.
As it stands up, it can't see where it is, and it's trying to move around and fumbling around, knocking into stuff and knocking it over. Blueford wakes up and sees this bluish body now standing sort of in the room with it. What is Blueford gonna do?
I will have Blueford. I mean, he can see that we're in combat, so I think he's ready to go ahead and give it the smackaroo. Let's see.
By the way, did you read through the new CQCs?
Yes. Thank you. Which it's pretty good. It's pretty spicy. I will have him just do a thick bite.
Okay. Are you gonna do that with his flame tongue?
Yes. So I will roll to hit. That is a 10 plus 5, 15 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. And then I'll roll for damage. 2d6 plus 5. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, after he's given a good old chomp, I'll try to have him use his CQC where he tries to knock their legs out.
What does that
from
require?
under them? Strength save.
Okay. 9.
Alright, it fails. It is now prone on the ground.
It can't do anything on its turn.
Good boy, Blueford.
Good boy.
So it was Corona's turn, now it's Ava's turn.
Alright. I am going to... How far is it from me now?
Now it's about... It's in a whole separate room. You cannot see it.
Okay. I can't see it. Shit. Oh, Ron, do you need to be healed somewhere?
Nope, I am perfectly okay.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna heal myself. Quick. And, I'm going to give myself 5th level aid. And, then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. It is now your turn, Oberon. You cannot see where the doppelganger is right now as you see it enter the living room. You're currently on the stairs. You would have to go down there.
Alright. Can I jump from the stairs? Is it one of those staircases that I can, like, jump over the banister?
You can vault it, but you would have to be able to land.
Let's fucking do it.
Roll me athletics.
I can do that.
Roll me in athletics and acrobatics.
Alright, so for an athletics check, it's gonna be... Woo! Yep, that is a 30.
You manage to grind down the rail instead of going completely down it, and instead of vaulting all the way over, you grind down the rail. Make your acrobatics.
I'm a cool skater. Alright, acrobatics is... Oh! That's a 4.
You try to jump off of it, but you end up forcing yourself into the door, and you are knocked prone on the floor.
God damn it. Alright, I tried. I tried being cool. That's what I get. It's kind of my turn.
It is now... Its turn is going to attempt to get up. So it has to make a strength save, because, Blueford's on top of it. It can't get up. Got a 5.
Wrecked.
It is now Blueford's turn. What will Blueford do?
Alrighty. I will have Tim. I'll have him do a bite and strike. So first he'll bite with his flame mouth teeth, strong teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll roll for that. Roll to hit. That is ooh. All right, that's a 6 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah. All right. Then we'll try again, but we'll do it for his claws. That one should be able to hit because it's 10. Boop boop boop. Oh God, Blueford, your rolls. That's a 16.
He hits.
1d6 plus 5. All right, and he's doing 6 damage. Force damage. Piercing damage, sorry.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn.
It is now Ava's turn. Ava, you're at the top of the staircase.
Can I slide down the staircase?
Can you what?
Can I slide down the banister?
You can try. Roll me in athletics.
Got you. For acrobatics?
You're not jumping off, so just roll me athletics.
That's a 22. Oh no, that's 4. I fell.
Oh
so,
no!
Instead of sliding
pretty
down the
good, yeah.
staircase, you tumble down the staircase, and by the time you reach the bottom, you have a bunch of punches and bruises all over you. You take 11 damage.
Oh, that's not much. That's just a few bruises.
You take 11 bludgeoning damage as you careen down the staircase. Kerthunk, 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 kerthunk. Corona, as you're tied up by metal bars down in a cocoon below the floor, you can hear all this thumping and raging and biting and slashing.
Well, this is perfect, because I can find a way out.
If you can stand.
I'll just use the safe word from my iron bands, just part of the description.
Okay, well, Oberon, it is your turn. Oh, wait, no, Ava, sorry. Ava, what did you plan on doing?
Okay, so after that, I'm just gonna stand up, brush myself off. Can I now see into the room where Blueford is?
Yes, you can. You can see a passed out Oberon to the left of you.
Alright, I'm going to use... Shit, I can do that. But I'm not gonna use it for here, though. I'm going to use... a 5th level arcane hand. And is the thing still standing? Is it on the floor?
Blueford is on top of it.
Okay, Blueford's on top of it. Never mind. I'm going to do a 6th level aid on Oberon. You get 25 health.
As you give them this aid, the metal infection begins to spread.
Oh man, I was already at max HP. My HP is only 35, so I was topped off before.
As this happens,
I didn't know.
The infection spreads across your chest, covering one boob.
Keep in mind, aid is temporary HP, so you do still get that.
Yeah.
It's a shield.
Oh, it's a shield?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Poggers.
Alright, well, your HP is up a little bit more. Then, for my bonus action, I want to use Long Strider to get closer. So I want to get closer into the room.
They were 10 feet away, but okay, you cast Long Strider, and you're now 10 feet closer.
Alright, I guess that's all I can do.
It is now Oberon's turn. You are well enough. You can see Blueford in your line of sight, and you're sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
You also can see Ava, and you can see this doppelganger thing under Blueford as he's growling at it.
Yep. I have to take an action to stand up, right?
No, you're not prone.
Oh, I'm not prone?
You've been aided.
Ah, that's right. Haha. My brain is so big,
But
it does so many things.
You do feel the pain in your chest as you feel parts of your organs slowly being converted to metal.
Okay. I am going to cast.
Reminder of transformation.
Yeah, that's true. I can use my boy since he's already on top of him. You're right, you're right. Alrighty. Fucking righty. Beep boop bop bop. Let me pull up his special sheets. My special
like
boy sheets.
Different transformations at this point. Correct.
He's so thick. I love him. Alright, bud. Which one we want to do today? Which one we want to do? Oh, let's fucking do the Weeping Wolf. We haven't done that one yet. Alright. So that is a spell slot for 2/2. And I'm gonna have him turn into Weeping Wolf Boy.
Which one is that?
Boo 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 boo. Let me pull up the sheet.
It's transformation 8.
Ah, see. All right. So yeah, I'll have him turn into that, and then do I issue commands on my turn or in his turn? I don't remember.
So you have to do it on. So you transform him on your turn, and he becomes that thing.
Perfect, and then he's set for his turn. Okay, so then my turn is done once he is transformed.
You can still use bonus action, but
I don't have bonus action. Daunting Roar is my only one.
Okay, so upon transforming, Blueford changes, his body conforming and growing to a much larger size. As eyes cover him all over, his flesh and fur becoming a greenish hue as the reddish eyes begin to weep out an acidic-like tears and ooze, as his mouth begins to contort, and he has eyes all over him with 2 gaping red ones filtered with a green overflow. He is now encumbered with a blue fairy fire as he looks down at this man, growling.
Get wrecked.
That's my boy.
The doppelganger's turn. He failed his strength save. It is now Blueford's turn. What will you have Blueford do?
Eat that bitch. Turn him into dog shit.
Get fucking wrecked. Okay. Okay. 15-foot cone. Okay, sweet. Yeah, he's gonna use Baleful Dirge right in this man's fucking face.
Yes.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So, wisdom save? I got an 8.
Alright, it fails.
Yes, give it to him.
Let me roll. So it's 3d6 for psychic damage. 1, 2, 3. And then it's another 3d6 force damage. Alright, so it's taking 8 psychic damage and 9 force damage.
So both together that's
17 damage. And when Blueford's transformed, can he still use his CQCs?
No.
Okay, no worries. Then I think that's the end of his turn then.
Okay. Upon doing so, wailing into this man's face and ears, the eardrums spurt and bleed from this man as he's been deafened, as his body begins to shake and he dies, exploding into a mess of fire and blood across the carpet as it singes, turning to ash. The doppelganger.
That's my boy!
Dead.
Get wrecked, piece of shit.
The doppelganger then hovers there as its soul pops out of its body and Blueford eats it.
Yeah!
Nice.
Yeah!
That's what I call turning it into dog.
Flip, flip.
Corona, what are you gonna do?
Do I hear that the commotion is over?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What can I see?
You can see you're in a basement filled with a bunch of cans and canned tomatoes and vegetables.
Nothing else?
You see there's a stairway leading up to what
Is
seems
there
to
a
be
door?
some kind of like door beneath the floor.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of attempt to right myself first.
So you're still in your magical lock thingy.
Yeah, you gonna run to the restroom.
I'm gonna use the safe word on it and tell it bunny to get rid of the ropes.
It unlashes from you and you are now free to get up and move.
Gonna stick it back in my pocket and walk up the stairs.
As you walk up the stairs, you feel a heavy thing on top of the doorway.
No. I'm gonna start punching the door.
As you punch the door, Oberon, you feel your ass shake.
Oh. I'll stand up.
Okay, you stand up and you feel as if something is below you shaking. Like the ground, you hear a rattle.
Can I see some kind of door or anything, or is it just the ground?
You can see as if the wood paneling is being pushed up, as if there's like something below it.
Can I do a strength check to punch the wood?
You can.
Oh Lord Almighty!
Look out below, motherfucker! Oh, that's a 10.
You punch the wood, but nothing happens.
God damn it!
Corona, you hear a loud thump.
No, not after sticking me in this basement. I'm coming for your ass. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Chromatic Orb at the door and fire.
No.
Okay. So, roll me for Chromatic Orb.
Let's see. That is a 14.
For damage?
No, to hit.
You hit the door.
Okay.
Now roll me damage.
And for damage... That is... 7 in total.
So, as the Chromatic Orb shifts through, it breaks through the wood completely, splintering, sending out shards of wood everywhere as a small hole is made. Oberon, you are now on fire.
Yeah,
No!
what the fuck?
Take 7 damage, your whole body is on fire now.
I'm gonna dump Jug of Alchemy fresh water all over Oberon.
You can't dump it if you're not up there.
I'm gonna crawl out and do it.
You can only make your arm through it. So,
Oh my god.
here's what's happening right now. Blueford sees you're on fire right now and sees there's a hole. He's gonna rush for the hole and start digging through it.
Oh no.
So, Corona, you see this massive wolf of a weeping wolf now digging into the hole.
What the fuck?
I can handle this. It's fine. It's fine. I can.
So, you took 7 damage. You're now taking another 7 damage, Oberon.
God damn it. Can I cast Tidal Wave and just direct it towards the floor and then roll around in the water that I've summoned?
Sure.
Poggers. I'm gonna do that because I'm fucking on fire.
Wait, no, you're gonna drown me.
As you direct the tidal wave towards the floor, all the water goes through the hole downstairs. Corona, a wash of water knocks you back into the basement and slowly starts filling up the basement.
Oh. Oh no.
Why?
You set me on fire!
As Blueford is digging the hole, it gets larger and larger and more water starts plowing through. You're knocked under the water as a giant gush of it goes through. The basement is now flooded, and you are now holding your breath, not Oberon, Corona, as the dog is going through. Blueford has made it all the way through. You take another 7 damage, Oberon.
The water didn't put my fire out?
No, you direct it to the floor, which went through the hole.
There's none on the floor that I can roll in.
Well, there's a giant gaping hole in the floor now.
I'll fucking jump in the hole then.
So
I'm jumping in the hole.
Has jumped into the hole and down to see. He doesn't have dark vision, so he's like just gonna lunge forward and like tear into whatever's there.
Am I gonna get decked?
I think he does have dark vision.
Does he?
Do you?
Yes, up to 60 feet.
Okay, he sees you, but he's just like lunging forward, and then he sees you. So now he's like treading water, I guess, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of treading. He's like standing in the water. You dive in, and you see Corona in the basement under the water, kind of panicking.
Hello?
I go try save him.
Make a strength save.
Okay, it's a 16.
Okay, you managed to pick him up. Blueford sees this, and Blueford's gonna try to like grab you and like tug you ashore.
Mm-hmm.
So you're now up on the floorboards, where the butler has come by with a new board, and after you all get out, he seals the next board shut below the basement, which has been flooded.
Oh my god. Me dealing with all of my issues. Put a new board on top of it, leave it all down there.
Blueford, being the weeping wolf, is now... He is licking your palms and making sure you're okay, Oberon.
Thanks, buddy. But also, Corona, what the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? I've been locked in the basement.
What the fuck was that? I mean, I guess so. I guess while so the body's still there, right? From the doppelganger?
Yes, it's a skeleton with a bunch of ash.
Is there anything I can search, or is it just that?
You can make a search attempt.
Okay. What is that? What do I roll for that? Insight? Investigation?
Yes.
Oh, well. It's an 11 for investigation.
You see inside one of the rib cages, on the backbone, there is a V with a dagger carved into it. Similar to the one you found in the research church.
Corona, come look at this.
First you
This thing stole your fucking face.
This thing is what did it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk
Clifford
over.
wrecked him a new one.
I'm gonna walk over, and Corona is mildly fucking pissed. Before doing a quick investigation, he's gonna go ahead and kick it straight in the sped.
Fair.
Now that I got all of that out, I'll do an investigation. Try and see what I can gather with this. A body is a body.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
26.
Fuck, what I miss?
You see it's a doppelganger.
I don't see anything else.
You see the same mark that Oberon saw. And
Okay.
you notice it from the church you found, which was a research station.
All right. Well, if there's nothing left.
For creating all those dogs that led you here.
Well, if they've got nothing else to give me, I'm just gonna stab it repeatedly. Get out some aggression here.
Okay.
Valid.
I'm also gonna look over at Oberon. Did you kiss me?
I had to make sure it was you. I'm sorry. Normally, I'd ask first, but it was a bit of a dire situation. You see, I didn't want to kill you on accident. I had to kill this thing instead. I'm sure you understand.
I'm gonna go ahead and lean over and give Oberon a smooch on the nose, too.
What's that for?
A, for being a tease. B, for beating the shit out of me.
Fair enough, I guess.
Make a wisdom save, Oberon.
Alright, wisdom save.
Wisdom save? What?
That's a 19.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not
feel extremely playful and snuggly all of a sudden as your pupils go wide-eyed.
Oh, I still smell like catnip.
Catnip!
You have a mixture of playful lust, romance, and snuggliness in lovey-dovey.
What the fuck? We don't need this right now.
No. I got bathed in water. This is not how this works.
Fucking hell. What did I miss?
What are you gonna do, Oberon?
I gotta do the rubbies. I gotta do the classic cat like to rub on catnip and also chew on it. He's gonna aggressively push his body against Corona, the good sniff, and just give a good chomp on like the shoulder, not like to hurt, but just like a nom, you know.
I am not a chew toy.
We're getting snuggled by a large cat man.
I'm happy to see you too, but this is not.
Oh God. Where am I in all of this?
We can technically end things here, or do you wish to continue with this scenario?
No, I think ending things here would be funny.
Yep. This is a good time to end. Probably. It's been a lot.